Good morning YouTube. Today is officially my last day in quarantine. I have been quarantining in Jakarta and I am en route to Bali. Today they've a new restriction in. They went into lockdown, so when I first got here I was like, right, maybe I need to go somewhere else. So that's why I just didn't want to jinx it to say where I was going. It said that on the 6th, which is today, the day that I get out, that they're extending quarantine to 8 days. So there's already people that are in quarantine and they've extended it already, but I just bypass it. Honestly, the saying that my mom always says, you fall into your own shit and come out smelling roses. Lockdown has been like, well, quarantine with the food and stuff like that you've seen, if you've been following me on Instagram, like it's been it's been funny. And yeah, tummy is a little upset, but sure, I'm absolutely fucking buzzing. So the next video, I'm gonna be living it up in a lockdown in Bali though. Restaurants, cafes are closed. I've done 4 5k runs, so I've done 20k in this little apartment. I don't even really want to show you the apartment because it's actually that messy right now. It looks messy because the bed is all over the shop, but anyway, did 4 workouts. And like I went with the intention of being like, right, I'm going to get 2 5Ks in as 2 little challenges and 2 workouts within the 6 days. And look, I built off it. So like my biggest tip for you to do, especially when you're on away on holidays or you're traveling or anything like that, try set a task that's actually quite small and then build off it. Because if you set a task that's way too big, then you're just like, oh fuck it, I won't do it. So always start off small and give yourself space to grow. Anyway, I am off to Bali and you'll see me in the next part of the video there.
Darurat lengkap dengan alat pencernikan.
Good morning YouTube. This morning I did a 5k run that was outside my hotel quarantine, and believe me, it was the quickest 5k I've ever done in my whole life. Today, literally when I was running in Canggu, I conscious of not being run over by a scooter or like, you know, falling over because the roads are just so all over the shop. So I actually don't know where I'm gonna run while I'm here, but yeah, 5k is just a total non-negotiable for me in the morning time. It just literally sets me up for the day. I am here my first night in Canggu and I stayed in this beautiful loft apartment. I'll just show you. And now today I'm going to check into my apartment then for the full month. I'm going to stay. It's basically a guest house. Just everything that I wanted. I wanted something that was overlooking a rice field that kind of had a bit of a bit of a buzz to it. I didn't really want, like, I looked, there's some villas that are solely on their own, and like I just wanted somewhere that was a bit vibey, that there's people floating around. And like obviously being like a solo traveler, it's nice to be around other people as well. As much as I love my own space, I'm like, you know, I'm so like happy to meet new people and like, you know, just be in a different environment. So that's what solo traveling is all about for me, because it's just like when you travel with someone, you are just like stuck to their hip and you're less likely to speak to someone. I'm gonna sound so deep and say this, but like everyone has something to offer, and I feel like you're less likely to figure that out when you're with someone, because you're not like, you're so reliant on them. But anyway, let me show you how beautiful this loft is. Then next time you see me, you'd be in my next little place.
Mountain, until you reach my peak, babe, peak, babe, peak. Reach right to the bottom of my mountain. I want to play in your deep, babe, deep, babe, deep.
Right, so part of Bali, you get around by a scooter, because otherwise if you're trying to get around with a car, like the roads are super small. I don't know what you can see there. Look how beautiful this is. Like look at this. Like rice fields galore. But anyway, as from today, most gyms are closed in Bali. So I'm on the hunt for a gym. And it looks like there's a beautiful one facing a rice field that I've just come across. Apparently they're open now, so let's see. Anyway, it's the last thing I'm clutching onto right now, because like literally nothing's open, beaches aren't open. It's mental, like absolutely mental. Like I've never been in such a lockdown since obviously the beginning of like Dubai and stuff. Also, I've just begun riding a bike for the first time, and like learned how to actually ride one. So yeah, it's been interesting and so enjoyable, because now I see Bali in a different eye. But it's nice to be on foot for some time as well, and to like be able to just like explore and see these little cafes that you wouldn't normally see if you were just booting around on a bike. But yeah, it's been like a little pat on the back for me for this. Right, look at this. To go and film content basically for my online. So I'm gonna go and rent a villa right now, and I'll show you exactly what the villa is like. It has a gym in it, so I'm absolutely buzzing. Here in Bali anyway, to focus on designing more programs for my online coaching. Yeah, I'm so excited to see where I'm off to. Right, I've had a bit of a gobshite moment. I have booked this villa thinking that there was a built-in gym actually in the apartment, so I could go and film some stuff for my online, and the gym is actually detached from it. Which I'm like, fuck, because like all I wanted to do was record little workout videos and stuff like that, so it's a bit of a shame. Don't really like. I'm gonna go in and bring my tripod, my ring light in, and you know, do some work in there, but let's hope no one's actually in there. But look at this, it actually is beautiful. Like, I know I sound like an absolute whinge, but yeah, making the best out of a weird situation, because obviously everything is pretty locked down at the moment. But yeah, the rain clouds are starting to look like there could be possibly rain, and I want to film outside here. So anyway, let's see what happens. But yeah, check out my pad for the night. Right, I thought maybe I would sit down, but the sun is just in my eyes there. So just a little debrief on my Bali experience so far. Obviously, like I haven't really been able to record the whole thing, because basically, like, since this lockdown has happened, it's just like, you know, there's no cameras anywhere, you know, everything's very strict, and it's so weird because it's just like, even yesterday I was floating around and like there was army tanks around, there's police around. It just feels really unsettling, and it's just such a shame because it's like not the Bali that I know. So I've just come to this villa that I booked basically because it has a gym attached to it, and I thought, look, I'm gonna go and film a couple of videos and stuff like that for my online, and like, yeah, I just thought like I'll have my own privacy of my own gym, stuff like that, and the gym's not attached to it. So I'm like, okay, I'm in this beautiful villa. It's actually stunning. And yeah, it just kind of was like, oh, when I got here I was just a bit well, you could say a bit underwhelmed, because I just thought there was a gym attached to it, and that's why I was kind of coming here for. So it's a bit cloudy today, so yeah, can't really sunbathe or anything like that, but do you know what, I actually prefer my guest house that I'm in. I'm such a basic bitch, but like, it's just so nice having people around, and just good atmosphere in the place. Like here, it just feels a bit like, you know, it would be more like a family place. I wouldn't even say it's like a romantic stay. Yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me right now. I don't know whether it's just like at the moment I'm really a bit like, oh, I just think I need to leave Bali. But yeah, it's just so hard to know, because like by the 20th they said that they're going to announce the restrictions lifting, so let's see, who knows what's going to happen. Right, so I literally just went to the gym there, and it's actually right behind me, behind that shutter. So yeah, everywhere is closed, but like obviously you're not allowed like video inside and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all a bit weird. You want to see the gym, the inside, like literally the weights fall apart, like. But you know what, gym is gym. Honestly, if you have one dumbbell, and like it was actually pretty good atmosphere inside. Sweating though. I'm in Bali airport. First stop is Jakarta to Istanbul, and then Istanbul to God, I can't even think, Rome. The one beginning with an F, it's FCO, Fiumicino or something. But yeah, so heading to Rome, and then I think I'm gonna go up north. Who knows, just traveling during pandemic is just like a bit funny. It's like, I'm not saying exactly where I'm going, because I just don't even know whether you're going to get there or not. Vaccinated or not, things are getting quite difficult, because Indonesia now is number 4 on the world's red list in terms of like COVID cases. But yeah, really kind of excited to see where this journey takes me. It's so weird, like when I booked this flight, I literally was kind of a bit like, right, I don't really know whether I'm going to be in Bali for 2 months. It was weird, something was just telling me that like, yeah, it just wasn't going to be just a one-rounded trip. But I'm kind of making a promise with myself anyway to head back to Dubai by the 1st of September. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this journey takes me, and hopefully I'll see you on the other side of Rome.